Hey guys, it's Dana and it's time to talk about money. And in this video, we are going to talk about a financial scam that you're probably participating in that is 100% legal. So let's get to it. Okay, so what do you think I'm talking about? What do you think is the financial scam? Leave it down below in the comments. Give you 10 seconds. Okay, so I'll give you a hint. It's not a pyramid scheme and it's not a fake investment plan. But it is something that is quietly stealing your wealth and limiting your ability to get ahead financially. Okay, so the scam is the idea that every single raise should lead to a lifestyle increase. And what I mean by this is your car payments, or the idea that you need to live in a bigger and better house, or the idea that you should be taking bigger and better vacations as you age and get older, as your salary increases. This is the scam that we've all been sold and that continues to be pushed on social media and by those around us. And this is exactly what is keeping us from building true wealth and from having true freedom in our later retirement years. And it's not even like people are purposely or consciously doing this. It's just as soon as your income goes up, as soon as you get some kind of windfall or a raise, I'm sure you've experienced this. People around you do expect you, or just are like, "Oh, hey, I guess this is amazing. You'll be able to move up in car, or let's go out and, you're going to go treat us all to dinner at a fancy restaurant." So it's just the eating out and the vacations and the cars and the lifestyle creep, right? It's prevalent everywhere and it is so difficult. But I just have to have that faith and really be very strong in my belief, which I am, that, I know that what I'm doing and the places my money is going, which is investments and saving, that's going to pay off for me down the road. And I don't need a new car right now, even though they are very nice. Even like, I don't have a car that has a screen in the middle. Like I don't, and people at this point now are really surprised that I don't have a backup camera. And I'm like, I have no backup camera and my children are learning how to drive cars. They're parallel parking without backup cameras. And I think it's probably a good thing. All right, now if you've been tracking the average car payment, obviously car payments are a trap. It is unbelievable to me how much money car payments are. I think $700 is like the average at this point. $700 a month. Absolutely incredible to me. I mean, thousands of dollars are lost to depreciation. Like the moment you purchase your car and drive it away, you've lost money and you continue to lose money in that investment. Yes, I understand some people have classic cars or some cars that maybe do rise in value, but for the most part, cars do go down in value every single year that you own it. So you're paying these car payments and you're paying interest on these loans, and the value of that item is going down every single year, not up. Okay, and then we have to also talk about subscriptions. Okay, subscription services they've gone crazy. I absolutely believe they've gone wild. Almost anything you want now, it's a subscription, because they know if they get you to sign up and you have to pay a monthly, that you're just going to forget about it and it's going to continue to be charged. They're going to continue to make money off of you. But I mean, even like with sports, like we like tennis. We love tennis. We're obsessed with tennis. And we want to watch the tennis matches. We want to watch, the French Open. And it's like you can't just purchase the tennis channel and see all of the different tennis tournaments, which to me is like maddening. Like you have to, so a lot of times we just don't end up seeing all of them because it's like you have to go through different streaming services to get the different tournaments, and it's just and it's very frustrating to me, and I feel like it's on purpose. So in order to see the programs that you want to see, a lot of times you end up with like 5-6 different subscriptions to different streaming services, and I bet you aren't canceling those after you have them, right? After the item that you, or the show or whatever it is, the season that you wanted to watch is over, I doubt you go in and cancel, right? So most likely it just rides and then you end up paying for the subscription much longer than you thought you would. The entire economy really depends on convincing everyone that it's time to upgrade whatever it is that they have, whether that's furniture, clothes, your kitchen gadgets. You don't have the newest and greatest kitchen item to make the best dinner for your family. So it's all about what you need to upgrade. You have to move up, have to get better. So all of this feels very normal. Because everybody's doing it, right? Social media is portraying all this to everybody. And so it is, again, you have to really try to have conviction and belief in yourself and surround yourself hopefully with other people within this community that we've got here, to know that it's, that's not really normal in my opinion. It's normal to society to be constantly upgrading and spending money on all these things. But to me, like, true wealth, like we've talked about, is having choices in the future and not necessarily living like a monk, but like changing your mindset that you don't need to be upgrading. Sometimes the older things actually hold up better. Like older models of dryers last way longer. They're more simplistic and the parts don't break as often, or when the parts do break, you can just replace them. Same thing with cars. I feel like as they get bigger and better, per se, there's more computer parts, more things that can break, and I don't think it's as easy to fix. And so sometimes I prefer the older models to things. I think they're built better. So just don't believe the lie that you have to upgrade, and if you don't, that your life is not complete. Okay, now it's stock challenge time. If you are participating in our $1 weekly investing challenge for the year, basically every week I give you guys a stock or a theme of some type of stock that you can put your $1 to. You can purchase a fractional share, and then you hold it for the year. And the whole purpose of this challenge is to learn to get more comfortable with a specific brokerage app, whether it's Robinhood or whatever. I use Robinhood, whatever you decide to use. If you're using Fidelity, you just want to try to get yourself, an account and the ability to log in to purchase shares. That way you are going to be able to invest much quicker and more in a more educated fashion once you do get out of debt and you're ready to really start investing. And so last week we purchased digital gold, which was Bitcoin. So this week we're going to purchase real gold. So we're going to do the ticker I'm going to do the ticker SGOL. And this basically is an ETF. And I wanted to pick this one because, like I said, last week we did digital gold. So this week we're going to do real gold. If you don't want to do gold, you can pick something different. You can do any other, you can do silver if you want to, or you can pick a different, you don't have to pick this ETF. There's a lot of different ETFs for gold. But I chose this one because it's actual physical gold bars. And that's kind of what keeps this one is sort of set apart from some others. And the gold bars are kept in Switzerland and also London, England. And so there is an expense ratio for ETF. So I wanted to talk about that briefly in this video. And what that means is almost all ETFs, there's going to be a fee, and they can be high, they can be 0.95. This one is very low, a very low fee. And I do think that it's worth it sometimes, but you definitely want to be checking the fee before you go ahead and you start investing heavily into an ETF, because you probably don't want to be in anything that's really high, right? So this is actual physical bars of gold that are kept in a vault in Switzerland and London, England. And so we're just going to put our $1 into SGOL. And it might go down because gold, I feel like, is maybe going down, but again, we're not speculating with any of these stocks. We're just trying to, get involved in all different areas, just for learning purposes, just to see how it goes and to understand it a little bit better. Okay. And like I said, you don't have to purchase this one. You can purchase a different one. Please do all your own. You always should do your own research. And like I said, we're investing very small amounts here, though, in this challenge, and holding it just to see like what happens. And we're going to go back over and review everything at the end of the year, and we'll see how they all did and talk about what we think that we learned through this whole process. Okay. All right, guys, if it's your first time here, be sure to subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.